All right, so let me just run through a couple of the jurisdictional benefits to being outside the U.S. I happen to be from Pittsburgh, and I always love to throw a slide in from Pittsburgh. I hope nobody in the room's from Minnesota, but if you are, this is a picture from Super Bowl IX. And interestingly enough, if you Google that Super Bowl victory for Pittsburgh, the halftime score was the lowest score ever in Super Bowl history. The halftime score was Pittsburgh 2, Minnesota nothing. Sounds more like a baseball score, right? But how do you get 2 points in football? Safety. Who scores the safety? Defense. Well, when Chuck Noll came to Pittsburgh in 1969, he had a really crappy offense, he had a really crappy defense, and he put all his energy, he focused all of his energy on building the defense. He wanted to build the defense first. First guy he recruited with the #1 draft pick was a fellow by the name of Mean Joe Green. Probably all remember the Coke commercial where he tosses his jersey to the little kid. Well, Mean Joe Green is in the Hall of Fame, and this is the steel curtain from the 1970s, and I think all of those guys are in the Hall of Fame. And, I would not want to be that Minnesota ball carrier right there. I mean, that doesn't look like very much fun. That's exactly what we want to convey to anybody that's coming after you, coming after your assets. We've got the best structures set up in the best jurisdictions, and if you want to come at us, it's going to look a lot like that. Next, we've got the tax benefits. We don't have the unlimited benefits that you have, in other countries where you can simply up and move. But we talked a little bit before about Internal Revenue Code Section 911. That's the foreign earned income exclusion. You can see, the foreign earned income exclusion and the housing exclusion. You can earn about $115,000 without paying any tax. Well, from an asset protection standpoint, if you can live abroad, do your work abroad, and not pay tax on $115,000 versus paying tax on $115,000, I think we all know you're going to have more money to work with when you want to go visit your children, grandchildren, whatever. So there certainly are tax benefits. It's not magic fairy dust. It doesn't make your tax requirements and obligations go away, but there are benefits to being outside the U.S.